A broadcasting era has come to an end. After 25 years as the face of Match of the Day, Gary Lineker delivered a heartfelt, tear-filled farewell live on air, and fans across the UK are still processing it. So what led to Lineker's emotional final moment, and what really caused this football icon to step back from the BBC? Let's take a look at the unforgettable tribute, the controversies behind the scenes, and the legacy Gary leaves behind. It was a moment that brought even the toughest football fans to tears. As Gary Lineker sat in the studio for his final match of the day, the BBC rolled out a powerful tribute spanning his legendary playing career at Barcelona and Leicester City to his fearless takeover of the MOTD chair from Des Lynam. Alan Shearer, Micah Richards, Alan Hansen, and Mark Lawrenson all offered glowing words. Even Pep Guardiola, Virgil van Dijk, and Andrea Bocelli joined in to say farewell. And yes, Andrea Bocelli's iconic song, Time to Say Goodbye, played as Gary struggled to hold back tears. As the cameras returned to the studio, Lineker was visibly emotional. Tissue in hand, he addressed the nation. "Let me take this opportunity to thank all the pundits I've worked with over the years. Rather like my football career, everyone else did all the hard work and I got all the plaudits." He paused, then continued, "It's been a privilege to host Match of the Day for a quarter of a century, utterly joyous, and to all of you, thank you for watching. Time to say goodbye." With that, the curtain fell on one of the most recognizable faces in football broadcasting. But this farewell didn't come without drama. While Lineker had survived several controversies over the years, including his vocal political tweets, his most recent Instagram repost proved to be the final straw. He shared a post from a pro-Palestinian account, which featured a rat image that sparked backlash and demands for his dismissal, particularly from the Campaign Against Anti-Semitism. BBC Director General Tim Davie released a formal statement confirming Gary would be stepping back, with Lineker himself acknowledging the mistake. "I care deeply about the game and about the work I've done with the BBC. I would never consciously repost anything anti-Semitic, but I understand the upset it caused." He concluded by saying stepping away now feels like the responsible course of action. Despite the way it ended, Lineker's impact on Match of the Day and on British football culture is undeniable. For more than 2 decades, he brought warmth, wit, and wisdom to every highlight, every goal, and every awkward VR call. Micah Richards said it best: "When you think of Match of the Day, you think of Gary Lineker." His presence made the show more than just a recap. It became a weekly tradition, a ritual, a moment of unity for fans across teams, cities, and generations. So what's next for Match of the Day? And what's next for Gary Lineker? BBC will pass the baton to Gabby Logan, Mark Chapman, and Kelly Summers. But for fans, it won't be the same without Gary's grin and his signature opening line. What are your thoughts on Gary's goodbye?